Joe Coffey here for PremierGuitar.com. We're in Nashville for Summer NAMM 2010, and we're checking out some products that a lot of musicians need. A lot of guitarists understand the need for this as well. Headphones, extreme isolation headphones. If you can cut out the outside world sound, you can really focus on what you're listening to. It's also the name of the company we're talking to here. Well, how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. I'm John Bresco from Extreme Isolation Headphones.
John, a lot of people will see Paul Gilbert with that shape, you know what I'm talking about, the headphones, and there's this thing, it's like you immediately think, oh yeah, that's hardcore. Those headphones isolate, right?
Yeah, that's exactly it. It's hearing protection headphones. That's one of the ideas behind it. So, all these musicians are deaf. I'm not, because I've been using them since 1985, so that's what they're all about. So we just came up with some new products this year for Jam Hub, and we partnered with them to make color-coded hearing protection, extreme isolation headphones in order to make the Jam Hub usable with acoustic drum sets, and also to block out your neighbor's dogs barking or anything else. So it's the concept behind it. So we made them color-coded, and so each channel has its individual mix. So everybody has on a certain channel, and normally they're guitar cables or keyboard cables that go in there with a color code, and then now they have headphones to match. So you can literally mix whatever you want for each channel. So if you're the guy in the yellow channel, for instance, you can, and the drummer's in the blue, you can turn the drummer down, bring the guitarist up, bring the bass down or pump him up, keyboard, vocalist, whatever you want. And each channel you can mix the part of the stage that they're sitting on. You don't have it always panned in the center, so you can make it sound like a live performance. Pan one guy a little to the left, a little to the right. So the deal with extreme isolation is you'll be able to mix the mix you have without being distracted from outside sounds around your house or your neighbor's house, but literally be able to play an acoustic drum set with the Jam Hub unit. Before, the idea was having headphones to use an electronic drum set only, but now you have the best of both worlds. Not everybody's going to buy an acoustic drum set for the unit, but they don't have to. They can just buy this headphone back and use that. And it also works with acoustic drum sets, or with electronic drum sets as well. So you got the best of both worlds and color coding to go with it.
You know, it's interesting. I reviewed the Jam Hub for Premier Guitar, and I noted that in the review, if you've got some great isolation headphones laying around, an already good product works even better. I tested it with some so-so headphones, and yeah, I had a hard time, hearing the bass player.
Right.
The range wasn't there, or they didn't isolate enough. I was hearing,
Sure.
the guy's amp instead of the mix that we had, and playing to the mix just right. So it sounds like a good marriage. What you guys do, what the Jam Hub's all about, that's pretty cool. So let me get this straight. You package this in a group of 7, correct?
7 and 5. So you can buy the EX29 model, which is the highest isolation, in 7-pack, or if you buy the smaller Jam Hub, which is a 5-channel, has 4 in the front and 1 in the back. So you can buy either model in a 5 or a 7-pack in one box with a color coding. So that's what we did. So it's kind of a niche thing that helps them out. Both models are the same way. This is the EX25 or the EX29. I'm a studio drummer, did this my whole life. I got tired of buying headphones and had to fix them. And everybody's got headphones that are broken that they don't have time to solder. So I got really tired of having that. So these headphones are a tool. The headband, if your dog happens to chew it up while you're gone, they're $14.95 on our website. It's that fast to take them off. There's nothing to it. The ear cushions are adhesive. They peel on and peel off. And then the best part is, instead of paying $40 for cables and have to solder them, well, you don't need to do that. For the same price, we'll sell you the 3-wire drivers, closed back with cables, adapter, and adapter holder. And if you don't have a screwdriver handy, you don't need it. You just take a car key or something and pull this grommet out. It's a closed back driver, so you can't hurt anything. So pop this cavity open, and the speaker is adhesive, left and right. You pull it out, lay a new one in, close the cavity, put the strain relief in place, snap it shut, put the grommet back in, and literally in 1 minute to 2 minutes you have a new set of headphones. So there's no throwing away in the landfill. They're easy, they're user-friendly, and we have parts available that are very affordable. These headphones are only $59.95.
What should we know about the frequency range of the drivers?
The frequency range is 20 hertz to 20,000. We don't need to go over that because nobody can hear below that or above it anyway, so it doesn't matter. The red speaker is the right side, so there's no R and L on the backs of the headphones. You don't have to, if you're in a dim studio or on stage, you just pick this up and any color light, this will be the lightest color, you know that's the right side if you want to hear yourself in stereo. So it's a good thing. These headphones will not bleed. They're the only headphones on the planet that will not bleed a click track or pre-recorded music out of the headphones into a live microphone. So I don't even know if I can get them loud enough here, but I'll try. Put it by the speaker, and I'm going to close them. And as soon as I just touch them together, you'll hear nothing. So literally tight. I'm not squishing them together either. So it's a non-porous type material that conforms to the side of your head, and it's not the crinkly leatherette type material you usually see on headphones. So.
And how much did you say these are?
These are $59.95.
Okay, and they're studio flat response.
They're studio
right?
flat response, right?
That seems kind of cheap for
I want them to be
studio
affordable.
flat. You see a lot of they're studio flat, then all of a sudden they're like $200.
Well,
how are you? I mean,
I just think everybody else is overpriced. You know, maybe they have a bigger overhead. You know, I really don't know, but we can make this quality headphone and make a decent profit of it and make it affordable for entry-level people to come in and buy these headphones. A lot of people use these in the studio. In St. Louis, Shock City Studios has 55 cents of these headphones. They do a whole choir without any bleed. So they're affordable, and they'll buy multiple sets because they can get replacement parts. And then the EX29s, or the 29 dB of isolation, and these are $99.95 retail, and they do the same thing. They do not bleed. They have the same quality. They're only 11.5 ounces. The EX25s are 9.5 ounces. So but these are the Pro model. They're very affordable, and that's what we're trying to do, make it affordable. You know, not musicians spend money on equipment. This is an accessory. You shouldn't have to pay through the nose for them. That's how I think about it. I'm a drummer. I never had money in my life, so.
Well, thanks so much for the walkthrough on all your stuff. This is really cool. If people want to find out more, where can they go online?
Go to extremeheadphones.com. Everything's on there. The specs, there's a video of what I just showed you on there also. And have any questions? We've been known to have the best customer service on the planet. So,
right on.
You know,
John, thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for coming by.
My pleasure. I'm Joe Coffey. You're watching PremierGuitar.com.